1-2. Hey Sports, this is Brian Anderson. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, BA, but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Jordan Poole out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton, then there's Sarr, and it's George in at the power forward position. Here's Prince. Fires for three. Gets the three to fall.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it feels like Middleton can shoot from anywhere, but he's especially deadly from the corner.
Lillard looking around. And he's going for the oop here. Middleton from the outside. Offensive board. The three is up. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Stolen by Middleton. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Here's Coulibaly. Knocks it down from distance.
And with the defender not really committing to him, he fires away.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
They get it again. George outside. Let's go with a three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lopez passes to Lillard. Lopez with it. Guarded now by George. And the dunk by Lillard.
Punctuating the end of that play with an exclamation point. Lillard, a natural-born finisher.
The three is up. And it's Coulibaly missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Over to the wing. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Here's Lopez. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by George, who is stolen by Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard against Middleton. Lillard passes to Prince. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Kuzma. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Coulibaly buries it from 3. Coulibaly's got 6.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Poole. Still no points. Middleton, no good. 1:06 left in the first quarter. For 3, here's Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
It takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the boards.
And the shot goes.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Lillard finds Prince, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Takes the 3. Sarr pulls it in. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Coulibaly. Here's Sarr. Antetokounmpo covering. They set the pick. Middleton from the outside.
Easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Bucks trail by 3. Knocks it loose. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Here's Poole. Kicks it to George. Back to Poole. Pass to Sarr from 18 feet away. Can't hit that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Washington. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. George out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Sarr. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Poole in at the 1 spot. Three-pointer is up. Middleton sinks the tray. Middleton's got 6.
Oh, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Wizards leading by 9. Here's Poole. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Lillard outside. Pass to Prince to stop the run. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Coulibaly. Basket's good. 11 points in the game.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Bucks making a switch here. Green is checked in.
Number 20.
The Bucks trail by 14. Lillard outside. On the wing, Green. George defending. Green, the pass to Lopez. The 3-ball. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoops. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
Pass to Lopez. On the wing, Green.
Washington foul. Sarr. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Lopez with it. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lopez. And here is Green. George defending. Here's Prince. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Prince has got 5 now. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Really textbook use of the dribble, getting inside to get his work done.
Pass to Prince. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Poole finds Middleton. Back to Poole. Middleton with a screen on Lillard. The shot. He hits the back iron and sinks it. He's got 11.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Outside Coulibaly. Poole outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Bucks trail by 18. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. And he's going for the lob. George with a steal. Now the Wizards in transition. 4-3. And there's Poole on the assist by George. Poole's got 12 points in the game.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Kuzma, the pass to Lopez. No good from outside. Right side, Koulibaly. It'll count. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for Washington. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Kevin Porter, Bobby Portis out there with Green. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Sims in at the 5. That's Doc Rivers' 5 as we get into the second half.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Smart passes to Kispert. Wide open look. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Kispert's got his first 2 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Champagne's shot is off. Bucks trail by 20. And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Porter in the post, defended by Smart. Porter's shot is off. Wizards leading by 22. Inside.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
That one's good for 2.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
Washington has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Outside for Bay. Beyond the arc. Kept alive by Washington. Pass to Kispert. Clock at 6. Off target from outside.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bay against Green. Out to the right wing. Outside Porter. This one for 3. Here's Sims. No made baskets yet. Trent from long range. And Holmes pulls it down. Wizards leading by 22. Smart passes to Kispert. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Portis.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Milwaukee's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Porter's shot is off.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And here's Kispert from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Portis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sims. Stolen by Holmes. Count it. Good. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Here's Smart. Banked it in off the glass.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Kispert's got 5.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Trent outside. Pass to Green. Tipped away and stolen by Bay. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Good on the second one. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Trent, the pass to Green. And the layup falls. He's got 5.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And here's Kispert from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And so it's the Washington Wizards, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Washington, they've got Chris Middleton, George out there with Sarr. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Coulibaly in at the 2. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And just too good of a shooter for the D not to react to Lillard's pump fake.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
And Milwaukee shooting about 41%. Here's Prince. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
Wizards leading by 21. Here's Poole. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Lopez, the screen. Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by George. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Coulibaly, yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Assist goes to George.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Lillard.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
There's a screen. Middleton from the outside. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Lillard outside. Launches it. Washington with a rebound. George has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Poole. Lillard pulls down the board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Back to Antetokounmpo Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Washington. George has got 5 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer is up. Middleton, the putback. No luck on that one. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Here's Coulibaly. The kick out to Poole. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the three-pointer. Poole's got 19 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Lopez. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Wizards.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jordan Poole.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Lillard outside. And he lobs it up top. And Giannis with the dunk.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
The first free throw is good.
Damian Lillard.
Second free throw, no good. And it's Washington with the ball. There's the triple. Rebounded by Kuzma. Lillard outside. For 3. Rebound Washington. Picked it out of midair. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward, Bridges. And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. He gets that one.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Kuzma outside. Kicks it out to Prince. 4 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the middle. Out to Miller. From past the arc. It's Miller on the wing. And stolen by Prince. Now here's Lillard. The kick out to Lopez. Yep, it counts.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bridges a screen on Lillard. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Lillard the pass to Prince. Lillard right side. Kicks it out to Prince. Lopez outside. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. All 3 off the mark. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Okogie for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lillard surveying the D. To the right side. Lopez finds Giannis. And again, unable to change momentum here. Hornets leading by 5. There's Ball with the 3. Offensive rebound. And it's Williams with the jam.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Now here's Lopez. Lopez a screen. Lillard attacking and stolen by Williams. In the corner, it's Bridges. Miller with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And that one's good by Lopez.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
Bridges a screen on Lillard. Here's Ball. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Lillard, and then jammed down as he goes right over Mark Williams.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Williams has a screen for Ball. Inside. Williams kicks to Ball. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
It's intercepted. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Williams has a screen for Ball, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Floats it up for Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
They like to use Giannis in the pick and roll situations. He's getting better and better at understanding how to set the screens. But a rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
Ball, no good. The Bucks trail. Lopez passes to Kuzma. Giannis right side. And stolen by Miller. Out to the right wing. Here's Ball. Bridges inside. Antetokounmpo defending. Bridges a screen on Lillard. Ball with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Ball's got 11.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Here's Lillard. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Here's Ball. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Shoots. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Damian Lillard. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Out to Bridges. Pass to Okogie. Lillard against Bridges. 6 to shoot. Miller outside. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Second chance effort, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Williams. And Ray, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Giannis rips it down.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you can forget it.
Hornets leading by 3. From Dame. Outside, Ball. Bridges a screen on Lillard. Ball from long range. And the 3 ball is good. Ball's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hornets. Lillard outside. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And Ball slams it in.
gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller.
Second team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. 29 seconds left in the first half. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
Ball kicks to Bridges. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 6.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
To the center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
We've got Green. Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. No coverage that side.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Green against Williams. Green the pass to Portis. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 5. Back to Portis. The 15-footer. Green with the rebound.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Nurkic setting the pick for Green. Pass to man. Charlotte needs to get a shot.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Bucks trail by 8. 90 seconds now into the second half. Porter kicks to Portis. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Portis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Portis got that shot off really quick.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside, Green. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Rebound by Nurkic. Hornets leading by 7. For 3. No good that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Sims. Right side, Green. Pass to Portis. Back to Green. There's the triple. That one, no good. Charlotte has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Green passes to Nurkic. There's the pick. Here's man. Defended by Trent. They get the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Nurkic a screen on Trent. Pass to Nurkic. Over in the corner, Williams. Nurkic in the post. Defended by Trent. Man, Drains it from beyond the arc. Man's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
And finished off by Porter.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Nurkic finds man. Screen by Nurkic. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
How about that? Nurkic extending his range out to the three-point line.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Portis for 3. Sinks the triple. Portis has got 6 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Nurkic. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Nurkic has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. Porter kicks to Portis. Green against Trent. Hornets with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From outside, off the mark. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 9 points. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Here's man, guarded by Porter. Nurkic in the post. Nobody near Williams. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
The defense has to be besides themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. On the court for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position.
A magician put the ball in his hands. LaMelo making it look easy.
Giannis against Bridges. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Ball against Lillard. From downtown. Ball no good. Bucks trail by 9. Prince kicks to Giannis. Giannis says, get off me!
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Driving to the basket. And Ball slams it in.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Giannis inside. No love that time. With that miss, he is now 6 for 9. Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hornets?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Bridges shot good.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And Williams with the stuff.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Here's Lillard. There's the drive. And Lillard throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bridges sets the screen for Ball. There's the lob to Bridges. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
From deep, Prince drills the three-pointer. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Ball against Lillard. That one goes. Count it. Ball's got 26.
The graceful touch on the floater. Ball making it look easy.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. He takes it in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Mark Williams.
First team foul.
Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
That's good from Ball.
At the line for the Hornets, LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
Good on both. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 13-point game.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Hornets.
Ball hits them both. Here is Lillard.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hornets.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LaMelo Ball.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Bucks ball.
Here's Milwaukee now, trailing by 10. And he drives in, and Damian Lillard with the jam. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lillard against Ball. This one for 3. And Lopez pulls it down.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Kuzma can't get it to go. From 7. Miller, that's for 2. So it's Charlotte picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did,
take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. And for Washington, George out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Sarr. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Poole in at the point guard position. 2 points. That one goes. Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass the ball. To the paint. Williams passes to Ball. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. Miller left side. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Here's Poole. Pass to George. Tries it from 19. Good on the jump shot. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
BA, I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Now here's Williams. 5 to shoot. Bridges passes to Williams. Shoots over Sarr. And they pick up 2. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Poole's shot is off. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. It's stolen by Poole. The finish! Rips down the breakaway slam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Ball against George. Bridges passes to Okogie. Back to Bridges. Washington with a rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Kicks it out to Middleton. It's Poole on the wing. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Okogie on the wing. From deep. And the three-pointer goes.
Shooting with range is almost something you must possess in the modern NBA. Josh Okogie with the deep delivery.
Poole with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. George for 3. Here's Coulibaly. No good on the 3. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Williams a screen on Middleton. Step back and squared up.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Coulibaly. Over Miller. The Wizards with another miss.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Bridges finds Miller. Bridges a screen on Poole. Back to Bridges. Now here's Ball. Miller outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over Poole. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Middleton. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Sarr. Back to Middleton. And there's a pick. To win the run. Williams grabs the board.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Miller outside. Here's Williams. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Poole. And they're on the break. From deep, Sarr drains the triple.
There's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Ball with it. Up top, Bridges. Back to ball. And there's the lob. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Everybody, that is your Wizards ranker. Let me hear ya.
Here's Middleton. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finish.
And so it's Charlotte closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Sarr out there with George. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Deflects the pass. Now the Wizards in transition. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Oh, it's stolen.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Josh Okogie. Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. To the middle. Here's Coulibaly. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Now one on ball. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Wizards?
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
That shot missing. And Washington with possession. They've got a 10-0 run going. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Ball passes to Okogie. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Okogie's got 5.
Stays ready, lets it fly. You've got to be decisive in the catch-and-shoot game. Josh Okogie, yes, sir.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the game here. The free throw is off from Bridges.
Miles Bridges at the line for 1.
Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Okogie. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, Josh Okogie, because of his ability to elevate a threat from the interior, that's a nice finish.
Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Bridges, a screen on Middleton. From outside, off the mark. Washington leading by 4. Oh, Williams with the block. Miller against Middleton. Miller outside, down low. Williams, and can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. And here's Washington. They're on a 15-4 run. Sarr passes to George, and he banks in the layup. And now a 6-point Washington lead.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Third team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization. What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Oh, what an effort by Poole!
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Hornets trail by 3. Here's Okogie. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Okogie's got 6 here in the quarter.
But you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Back to Poole. And Poole fighting through contact.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Here's Ball. Rebound Washington. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George is screen on Williams. George outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. He's got a clear path by himself. Oh, LaMelo using his speed.
Well, the do-it-yourself kit, the steal and bucket from LaMelo.
Here's Poole. Pass to Sarr. And stolen by Williams. Here's Miller. And here is Williams. Out to Bridges. Good if it goes. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Charlotte on top. They're up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Washington trailing. And so in the game for the Hornets, we've got Josh Green. He's out there with Trey Mann. Williams is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the power forward position. Charlotte has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside, Williams. Back to Green. From outside the arc. It's stolen by Smart. All alone on the break. Kispert with the ball. Green picks him up. There's the 3. Kispert on the wing. From behind the arc. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Kispert's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Diabate. The 3. Pure from three-point range. And the Hornets lead by 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Outside, Green. Here's Mann. They get the rebound. Pass to Nurkic. Takes a 3. And they'll get another chance. Now here's Mann. Shot clock at 6. Green with the ball. Missed it, even after all of those chances. And when Josh Green is on the floor, you trust him to make the right decision, Doris.
Well, athletically, he can be a game changer on the defensive end. When he takes care of the ball and makes a simple play, he can be so productive. Guy is very selective when he shoots, very smart basketball player.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Wow, the heart of Smart, unmatched in this league.
The defense looking completely lost. Marcus Smart just toying with them in the paint.
Outside man, Williams from long range. And Holmes pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Kispert. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Washington shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Williams. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Williams has got his first basket.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Kispert outside. It's stolen.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
On the wing man. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. On the wing man. Going inside. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh,
woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
how about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Nurkic's shot is good. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Here's Smart. Pass to Kispert. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Marcus Smart does a little bit of everything. You love to see him sharing the rock.
Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Kicks it out to Smart. That one is off. Great D that time from Man. Outside, Green. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
24 seconds left in the third. Pass to Green. Here's Man. Fires the three. And Charlotte another three.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And here's Man. Here's Diabate. Count it. Diabate's got 5.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Chris Middleton, Jordan Poole out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's George, and it's Sarr in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Washington right now. The 3. And And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. Marcus Smart's checked in for Poole.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards.
The Wizards trail by 4.
Marcus Smart.
Smart outside. Oh, Smart drives. Kicks it out to Middleton. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Okogie's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball right side. Launches a 3. Second chance shot. Here's Williams. Ball outside. 5 on the clock. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Smart, a screen on Miller. Three-pointer is up. Middleton knocks down the triple.
You know, and with a rare combination of length and shooting, Chris Middleton is a bucket.
Ball looks over the floor. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
Here's Middleton. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Williams with the screen. Back to ball. To the inside. Washington with a rebound. Sarr's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the drive, and he slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, you see the mobility at his size. Just a great job by Sarr attacking the basket.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
High-stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
Left side, Coulibaly. Smart outside. Back to Coulibaly. George outside. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Hornets with possession here. Bridges, a screen on Middleton. Here's Miller, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
That's tipped. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Okogie. Counted from distance. And now a 3-point Charlotte lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Ball passes to Williams. The kick out to Ball. Williams with the screen. Ball finds Williams. Back to Ball. 4 on the clock. The 15-footer. It's rebounded by Washington. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter here.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Miller. Oh, and he got fouled. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sarr. Count it!
Yeah, he did it in France, and he'll do it here too. Sarr showing no hesitation being a rookie.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
For three, Bridges. Can't get the three to fall. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous...
Welcome, sports fan. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And for Washington, Sarr out there with George. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Koulibaly in at the two guard.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. Off on the layup. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. But I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And here is Poole after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Prince kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Chatted with Brian Keith. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clogged lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Poole kicks to George. Takes it inside, and it's George finishing it off.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's tipped. Poole with the steal. It's 2-on-1. And he lays that one in. Poole's got 6 points.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Prince kicks to Lopez. Lillard outside. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
There's Lopez with the 3. Offensive rebound, Bucks. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Here's Kuzma, and it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential. Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Giannis sets a screen for Prince. Giannis sets a screen for Prince. To the middle. Poole with the steal. Middleton drives in. Outside for George. Middleton looking it over. Back to George. And George with the stuff.
And Middleton is just a total package, not just a scorer, but a terrific passer as well.
Kuzma finds Lillard. Here's Giannis. Second shot opportunity. And at last, they get one to fall.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And Poole gets it to go. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 6. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's deflected. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game. Wizards leading by 7. Now off the inbound, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Pass to Giannis. 4 seconds left. Goes back up. No good on the layup.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And so it's the Washington. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wizards.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Koulibaly is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's George. And it's Sarr in at the center position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now here's Kuzma. Scoreless thus far. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Guys, we can attribute that to all hustle from the Flint, Michigan native there, Kyle Kuzma. Excellent activity leading to that offensive board.
Wizards leading by 7. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 13 points. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes That is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And a wide open look for Sarr. His three-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 7. Lopez kicks to Lillard. For the 3. The offensive rebound. Got a hand on it.
Milwaukee foul.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Free throw shooting is not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Takes it off the glass. Poole's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
3-point field goal.
Led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
And here's Middleton after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Trains the three-pointer.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Pass to Giannis. Knocked away. Poole with the steal. Lets the 3 fly. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Middleton against Kuzma. Lopez outside. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Middleton. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Second personal foul.
Wizards leading by 11. Pass to Koulibaly. And there's the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And they recover it. Kicks it out to Prince. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. And the Bucks miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Takes a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Lopez. Drives to the hoop. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Middleton outside. A 3-ball. It's good from long range. Middleton's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Wizards.
Boy, when you got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
The 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. 3-pointer, Lillard. The shot, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. 19-point game. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Green. Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the 5. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Pass to Green, launches a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Carrington. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Green. Outside, Portis. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. Green's got 5 now.
Smart pass by Porter, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
Pass to Kispert. Lays it up off the glass.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Bucks trail by 17. Trent goes in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Here's Carrington. Out to the wing. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Side, Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, throwing it down with force.
Here's Carrington, defended by Trent.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam. Guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Portis, the pass to Porter. Into the lane, and finished off by Porter.
Whoa, storming inside on that drive, and then just exploding. What a jam by Porter.
Carrington, that's good. Carrington's got 9 points now in just the second half. Bucks trail by 17. Trent with the wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Here's Smart. A special move before the shot. And the Wizards lead by 16.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
5 to shoot. Taken away. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Carrington, that's good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
There's the screen. Pass to Portis. Shoots. That one's not going to go. Wizards leading by 19. Kispert wide open. He fires. And again, Washington with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Smart. And good that time.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And here's Green outside. The rebound by Champagnie. The Wizards shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Kispert. Washington's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And it's Carrington missing. Milwaukee's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Green. Carries it down low. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Here's Carrington. 12 points for him. Now here's Kispert. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a 1. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Washington leading now by 23. George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Sarr. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Poole in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Out to Kuzma. And here's Prince outside. Rebound, Washington. Here's Coulibaly. Finished off the break. Coulibaly's going to get the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Wizards. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Here's Coulibaly. Hands it from downtown. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle spots for Washington.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Sarr. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
It's good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Poole. Here he goes. Here's Coulibaly. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Driving in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Coulibaly. Outside for George. And he's good on the 3-ball.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
With the drive, Coulibaly, good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Giannis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Down low. Again, the Wizards, good for 2.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Washington has gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Prince's shot is good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Wizards.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jordan Poole.
And you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo dishes to Prince. Clock at 6. Giannis inside. Defended by George. And that one's good by Giannis.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
A shot by George, wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Giannis kicks to Lillard. There's the three. And no good that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Sports with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Lopez, the screen on Miller. Here's Prince. It's on target from the high post.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
From the arc. And that one's good. LaMelo ball for three. Ball's got 5 points.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
There's the steal. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
And here's Milwaukee now. It's a three-point game. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. When I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
Allie, thank you. Lillard. Nice D from Bridges.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Ball taking his time here. To the middle. Here's Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Ball with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Three-pointer, Bridges. They grab their own miss. Here's Okogie. That three's off the mark. Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard left side. And a missed layup. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Screen by Bridges. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Antetokounmpo. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, BA, there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
Here's Miller. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. And he drives in. Pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Williams.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And here's Ball. The floater rejected by Lopez. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Shot clock at 3. There's Ball with a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .26 seconds left in the first quarter here. Antetokounmpo with it. He's got 5. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Ball. It could go. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Bucks. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing on it.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
You love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands, and he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. He's 100% focused on it.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Bridges, a screen on Lillard. Out to Bridges from downtown. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Bridges has got 5 points. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Ball against Lillard. Pass to Okogie. Here's Miller. Ball outside. Bridges outside. Here's Okogie. Off the mark there with a 3. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Ball passes to Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has gotten his first points in this one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to...
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
had the runway,
Oh, indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Pass to Ball. Now here's Bridges. Bridges, a screen on Lillard. Here's Ball, driving in, and Ball throws it down.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
Here's Lillard. The layup misses. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte.
2 minutes.
Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. Williams, a screen on Kuzma. Ball finds Williams. The kick out to Ball. The three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 1:44 left in the first half. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Yes, sir. You can count on Dave from deep.
And not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Hornets trail by 4. Ball passes to Bridges. Back to Ball. A deep three. From beyond the arc and then some. Ball's got 9 points in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Okogie driving to the basket. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
Antetokounmpo outside. Lopez, the screen. Kuzma, pass to Lopez. Clock is at 3. Over Williams. And Lopez gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Lopez is a big guy, which gives him a huge advantage on the interior.
Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And again, it's Charlotte converting. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Bridges. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. .11 seconds left to play in the half. The take from Ball. Bridges outside. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 5 assists in the game.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. They've got Gary Trent. Bobby Portis out there with Green. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Then the pass to Nurkic. And it's all from 3-point range.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Green for 3. Doesn't go that time. Hornets leading by 5. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
And Nurkic with a nice job there, willing to share the ball with his teammates.
The drive by Porter, and there it is for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
It's stolen by Trent. In transition. Left side, Green. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Williams from long range. And the Hornets, another 3.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Green finds Trent. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Sims, the pass to Portis. Just 5 on the clock. Portis the screen. Three-pointer. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Diabate. Back to Nurkic. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Green. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Porter. With the floater. Oh, Nurkic with the block. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. For 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
Ball goes to Milwaukee.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Porter. He's guarded by man. Porter looks it over. Out to Portis. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Count it.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
The Bucks trail by 8. Sims, the pass to Porter. Pass to Sims. Pulls up, high post. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Nurkic a screen on Trent. Nurkic with the ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Green with the ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And both free throws good for Green.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
They get it back. Bucks trail by 6. Portis, the pass to Sims. Back to Green. And Nurkic with the block.
And Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
Here's Portis for 3. No good that time. Hornets leading by 6. Green, the pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And so it's Charlotte. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their super... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. You couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Hornets pull it in. Ball outside. Here's the teardrop. It's good. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Bridges. And then he packs it down right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Lillard outside. They need this. And the dunk by Lillard.
Well, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Okogie's shot is off. The Bucks trail by 16. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Great job there getting the defense to commit one way, and then Lillard has the body control to pull up the other. Nails the quick jump.
Williams lets it go from deep. Okogie's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Prince can't hit. Charlotte leading by 13. Here's Bridges. There's the drive. Miller outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Miller. Takes it inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Pass to Lopez. And here is Antetokounmpo. From 7. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple of seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league. He's not going anywhere.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Bridges. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Charlotte leading by 18. There's Ball with a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hornets.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LaMelo Ball.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And the shot goes down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Offensive rebound. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Kuzma against Ball. Pass to Miller. Lopez with the steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So nice to watch Giannis in the open floor, how graceful he is at covering so much ground.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Now here's ball. Fires from way outside.
Oh, wow!
That did
Are
not
you
just
kidding
happen.
me?
That just happened.
Oh,
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate
Welcome, everyone. And now Washington's starting group. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. George is out there with Sarr. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Poole in at the point guard. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Good.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Bridges outside. Offensive rebound. A shot by Williams, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
Coulibaly, no good. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's Miller penetrating.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
Pass to Sarr. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Poole, no good. The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Okogie, the pass to Bridges. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Rebounded by the Wizards.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
From the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Launches it. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
LaMelo Ball said, I see your triple and I raise you one of my own.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Ball goes to Washington.
For Washington, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Poole gets it to go. Here's Ball. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Williams. Miller surveying the floor. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
For Charlotte, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Poole kicks to Middleton. 1:07 left in the first. Back to Poole. 5 on the clock. Pass to Middleton. Poole on the wing. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Ball. Out to Miller. Back to Ball. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams has a screen for Ball. Driving inside. Bridges with it. Now defended by Sarr. They get it again. Williams passes to Bridges. Miller with a wide open look. Ball with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Ball's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hornets. Middleton outside. Pass to Sarr. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hornets lead by... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So on the floor for Washington, they've got Chris Middleton. Jordan Poole is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's George, and it's Sarr in at the 5, roaming the paint. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar level talent.
Boy, soft touch from LaMelo. That floater game is on point.
Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Pass to Okogie. The kick out to Williams. Williams has a screen for Ball. Shot clock at 6. Nobody near Williams. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Wizards trail by 5. The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall. Koulibaly's got 6.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Ball. Out to Bridges. There's a screen by Williams. Bridges passes to Williams, and a missed layup. Washington has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Brandon Miller.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Middleton on the wing. Shoots the 3. Here's Koulibaly. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Ball out to Bridges. Williams, a screen on George. They grab their own miss. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Alex Sarr. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hornets.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And of course, the new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the lob to Bridges. That shot is up.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
It's deflected.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
And Koulibaly gets it to go.
3 points.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pick by Bridges. Ball from long range. And Sarr pulls it down.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
To stop the run. And Ball slams it in.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
George looking over the floor. Pass to Sarr. Koulibaly, bounce pass. Here's the screen. Middleton up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Here's Ball out to Bridges. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Wizards leading by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Williams has a screen for Ball. With some arc. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Washington, thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Trey Mann is out there with Josh Green. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Williams. And it's Diabate in at the 4th. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart, willing, and able to get himself to the line.
And that one falls for Smart. There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
Back to man. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the corner. Again, the Hornets score.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Right side, Smart. Pass to Bay. Out to the right wing. Champagnie hits the three-point bomb. Champagnie's got his first 3 points of the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Nurkic, a screen on Smart. Beyond the arc. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Nurkic.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Holmes. Pass to Bay. Diabate grabs the board. Holmes with the steal. Bay passes to Holmes. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Diabate. And he recovers it. Nurkic kicks to Green. There's a good screen. They get it back. Back to Nurkic. And he hits it to tie the game up. Nurkic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
And slam dunk by Smart.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Champagny, no good from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Diabate. Green deciding where to go with it. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time.
Rashawn Holmes.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:53 left to play here in the third. And Nurkic has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Diabate. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Smart against Williams. Outside, Smart. Fires the three. The Hornets pull it in. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Kispert. Green dishes to Williams. Back to Green. Nurkic setting the pit for Green. 1:09 left in the third. Pass to Diabate. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Nobody near Nurkic. Connects from three-point range. Nurkic has got 8 here in the quarter.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Outside, Green. Back to Nurkic. Charlotte moving the ball around. And the rejection by Holmes. Bay passes to Kispert. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Bay. Up top, Holmes. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the left wing. Here's Nurkic. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hornets lead by... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Washington trailing, so on the floor for Washington. George is out there with Song. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Poole in at the point guard position. Coulibaly, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's Williams, high post. Back to ball. To the inside. Middleton against Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Here's Koulibaly. He's covered by Ball. Sar with it. That one doesn't go. Miller outside. Fires from deep. Washington with the rebound. Sar's got 4 rebounds in this game. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's just too much Alex Sarr there. All at about 7 feet. He is a lot to handle.
And that one misses. Charlotte in the lead. Miller outside. Williams kicks to Miller. Williams a screen on Poole. Here's Miller. Second chance effort. Six to shoot. Lets a floater go. He lays it in. And the Hornets lead by 3.
And that's the elite shot-making skill from Brandon Miller.
Pass to Sar. It's George on the wing. The kick out to Poole. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively. Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Here's Poole. Pass to Sar. And stolen by Miller. Here's a Kobe. Now Williams. And stolen by Sar. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Koulibaly. Here's Poole. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
2 minutes remaining.
Pick by Bridges. Clock at 6. There's Ball with the 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
Now, here's Poole. Guarded closer. And here's Middleton. Pass to Sar. No good on the 3.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
And the officials have called the illegal shot right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's George. It's good. Here's Ball. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. One up. It drops.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Bridges attacking. Williams, a screen on George.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway. Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. Pass to Okogie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires away from outside. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball. Game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now here's Smart. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position.
Well, you call that a perfect pump fake, right? Smart selling the shot, accepting the hit in the process.
That free throw missing.
Shooting for Washington, Marcus Smart. 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Outside Ball. He makes. His 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Here's Middleton. Rebound by Williams. Charlotte shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Koulibaly. He's covered by Ball. Stolen away. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We play just over a minute here in OT. Here's Ball. Rebound by the Wizards. Now Koulibaly. Pass to Middleton. Now Sarr. He's covered by Ball. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Shots good by Middleton.
And the pressure just doesn't get to Middleton. In fact, he embraces it, loves the opportunity to take the big shot.
Ball dishes to Williams. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Koulibaly finds Middleton. Back to Koulibaly. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 3-point Wizards lead.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Bridges outside. To the hoop. Oh, he jams it right over Alex Sarr.
High stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
Pass to Koulibaly. Sarr with it. Middleton on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Yes!
And the urgency on Middleton's drive is terrific. The defense seems powerless to stop it. And overtime has come down to this. They need at least
this baby good night.
Out to Miller. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. Washington with the ball. Middleton outside. They set the pick. Lets it fly. It's off.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
Well, no doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
There's Ball with the three. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Smart with the ball. Pass to Koulibaly. They set the screen. Now Sarr. Bangs on the trifecta.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
They get a hand on it. Koulibaly with it. Bridges covering. They're running. Nobody near George. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
Count that bucket.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Middleton against Miller.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Now here's Middleton. D right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Koulibaly. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness. And it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Hornets trail by 7. Here's Ball. Stolen. Now Koulibaly. Lets it go from deep. Bridges with the board. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Smart up top. Count that one. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
High, arcing shot. Good on the bucket. Ball's got 25 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Williams has a screen for Bridges. Oh, good with the triple. Now the Wizards with it. And here's George for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he makes the first.
The line for the Wizards. Marcus Smart. 2 shots.
And so, Smart nails both of them.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And here is Ball. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one.
The end of the game.
The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one...